In this video, we're focused on how to recover from a sales decrease. So if you are in a cycle now where your sales are trending down, this is the video to watch because we're going to go over the possible reasons for why this is happening and what you can do that is within your control to turn it around so you can get back on the upswing of growth. Hi, my name is Matt Ackerson. I'm the founder and CEO of Autogrow.co, in case you don't already know. And in this video, we're talking about how to recover from a sales drop. How do you recover from a sales decrease? Something that none of us ever want to deal with, but in business, as in life, there are ups and there are downs. So when we are in the trough, when we're in the valley, we need to acknowledge it and we need to think about what is the cause so that we can take action that is within our control to turn it around and cause growth once again. It is possible, it is doable. You need to step back, take a deep breath, and we're going to look at it objectively. I fundamentally believe that as long as you can objectively diagnose what is the cause, you're much more likely to be able to understand what the solution is that is within your control. We're often only one or two key decisions away from hitting that next level in terms of achieving more, in terms of growing your business in this case. So let's get into the reasons and let's examine which ones might be most relevant for your business wherever you're at. The first possible reason is that you aren't keeping up with new marketing trends. So we live in a world that is dynamic, things are always changing, and sometimes they change faster than others. So for example, AI has come onto the scene in a very big way beginning in December of 2022 with the launch of ChatGPT. People were very excited by this. There's a lot of fear also in terms of the impact. And rightfully so. This is a text generation robot that seems to be intelligent so that it can answer questions to give you information on any sort of topic that it has been trained upon. And it can write copy for you. It can write content. It can give you ideas for any type of marketing campaign. So for example, if you had been running a copywriting agency, you may have been concerned about the impact that this would have. Because you might be thinking, well, why would my clients still come to me and purchase my services? If this robot, where the marginal cost is close to zero for generating more and more text, more and more copy, why would they still come to your agency and spend the same amount? The answer is that what you're selling is not something that is commoditized. And this is where in your own marketing, you need to make sure that you are repositioned or oriented to address this possible objection that may be in the market, which is your copy is not generated by a robot. And even if you started off with some text to help you get going so you're not working with a blank page, or you have a list of ideas that AI may have generated to help you sufficiently brainstorm to whatever extent your process requires, the thinking, the critical thought, the experience that you bring and the process that goes with that is where the value is. The value is in what is the end result that is delivered to the brand for whom you are working. The only question is, how are you going to embrace change as it occurs, when it occurs? If AI is affecting your business, how can you make sure that your business is not commoditized by this sea change that is happening? In the case of video, where online, how this channel has really opened up, grown in popularity, perhaps it means that people are less willing or less interested to consume content in the form of long form articles. So how can you embrace this? Well, obviously you could have you or a team member get on video. You could be making videos. That's something that Autogrow, for example, could help you with if you were interested in that. But this is only one way and one example of how you can embrace change rather than trying to sweep the tide. Sales decrease reason number 2, your marketing has changed, but there's something off. There's some sort of maintenance that needs to be done because your marketing changed and sales changed for the worse with it. This is a topic that we've talked about in great detail. It's called funnel drift, or at the very least, it's related to funnel drift. The whole concept of funnel drift is where you might make some sort of change in your funnel, and that can result in broken links. It can result in copy perhaps that is less relevant than maybe it was previously. It can result in things that are just not fitting together properly. We go into further detail in this in an article and video that we've made in the past, so I encourage you to check that out in the link below. So the best way to combat this reason as a potential reason for why your sales may have dropped, it's actually very, very common because it can happen slowly over time, or it can happen real quick and then there's a lag time in terms of noticing it, maybe because your pipeline is still full and it just sort of slowly tapers off. The best solution for this is to figure out where is the leak occurring and pinpoint where is it coming from simply by just getting your hands into your funnel, walking through it. Walk through your web pages, read each page, walk through your emails, read each email, test the links at each step, make sure that expectations are set on one page and then fulfilled on the next. For example, if your call to action says pricing, okay, so I'm going to click this, I'm going to see pricing, and no, they said book a call to get pricing. People could be dropping out of the funnel for reasons like that. If you're interested to dive deeper into this topic as well about how to find and fix leaks in general and go beyond just the definition and the concept of funnel drift, we have some great tactics for you, also linked in the video and article below that we recently made about the concept of not just funnel drift, but how to find and fix leaks within your funnel. Potential reason for your recent sales drop number 3 could be that there is a global economic trend that is affecting your business. For example, one trend that is out there that I'm noticing more and more of, and it's just been going on for a while now, is coming out of the pandemic around the time of 2020, 2023 at the time of recording this video, is that inflation has really started to hit, and it's hitting on not just a local level, but also a global level. Previously, I had hired a notary for something, and the price was about $35 that one time. And this time the price several months later has gone up to $50. So a lot of businesses are raising prices in part because of insurance costs are going up, as well as just gas prices, inflation overall, that are a reason for this. So you may want to consider your pricing in that context and figure out how you can maybe offer different packages in a way that your profit margins are still maintained so that you can better position within this changing market where there's more price sensitivity, for instance. If this example in particular is also the same one that might be affecting your business. Change is constant, and as long as we are willing to be flexible and to go with the flow or grow with the flow, you're going to succeed. You're going to come through it, and just know you're not alone. It's happening to lots of businesses right now. Potential reason for your sales decrease number 4, you're scaling too fast. This is what you might call one of those nice to have problems, but in reality, if you've ever experienced this, I've had the privilege of experiencing this, it's still a problem no matter what, and it is also a painful problem. Yes, you would prefer this to be the reason because you're growing too fast and that creates problems by itself. It's a real problem. It can kill your business if you grow too fast. So you might want to hit the brakes. If that is the situation that you're in, you should consider just raising your prices if demand is that high. This will lower some of the demand as well as increase your profit margins, which will give you more room to invest, and also it will deter the volume of sales so that you can catch up and your internal workflow systems, production, whatever type of business you're in can just catch up to meet the demand that is out there. So based on research by CB Insights, they provided a list in their research of the top 20 reasons why startups fail. Reason number 1 is no market need. Reason number 2 is ran out of cash, which actually can be related not just to making enough sales, but growing too fast as a result. Reason number 3 could be having not the right team. When you're growing really fast, you might just be grabbing talent and saying, hey, come on board. We need warm bodies to catch up with the growth that's out there. And those people could potentially not be the right people for your organization long term. Reason number 5 for why you may be experiencing a sales decrease in your business. It's that your business may be hurting as a result of negative social proof that's out there. So maybe there's bad word of mouth in terms of the quality of your service. Maybe there's explicit negative social proof in the form of clients or customers who posted reviews about their experience working with your company or buying your product or service. These can have a big impact in terms of your overall conversion rate. They are not the deciding factor. It's a little bit odd because you look up reviews for large companies like Lennar is a $25 billion construction company in the US. They build homes in suburbs. Their reviews, they have like 1.5 stars, I think, across most of the review websites. And they're still pretty successful and profitable as a business, financially speaking. Obviously, you're not a multi-billion-dollar publicly traded company, at least at this time, probably, but you have the time and you have the energy to have a strategy around dealing with social proof and maximizing to make sure that you are doing reputation management. And it's very easy because a lot of the times, yeah, maybe once in a while you might get a bad review, but if you just prompt those clients or customers who are working with you, who have a good experience, you can make sure that whatever the truth is that it's going to be represented on these third-party websites where people post reviews. And that will help to balance out and negate any negative influence that this negative social proof is having. People want to know that the risk is mitigated because you have done this before successfully and other clients or customers had a positive result as a result of buying from you. So pay attention to social proof and make sure that you're doing what is within your power to collect it and promote it. So that's it for this list of 5 potential reasons why your sales may have decreased recently and what you can do about it. And I also linked to some resources, as I mentioned, in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. Did we name your reason? Let me know in the comments. And do know that if you're watching this on YouTube, we have a list of 7 reasons for why your sales may have decreased in the article that goes with this video. You can find that article linked directly below. So I encourage you to go check it out if you want to find out what those 2 additional reasons are and get more value that way as well. In addition, if you would like us to actually work with you to help you to grow and scale your business because maybe you're scaling too quickly and maybe you just need help with delegating your marketing and getting work off of your plate, I encourage you to go check out autogrow.co because our tagline is Delegate to Accelerate. We give you a full, hands-on, done-for-you marketing team so that you can delegate whatever it is that you need, copy for your landing pages, copy for your ads, full funnel design and development, creating an entire website, SEO, and on and on. In fact, you get up to 16 different skill sets when you sign up with AutoGrow. So check us out. It's only $7 for a 7-day trial, and you can go to autogrow.co right now to sign up and learn more. And once again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. So thanks a lot, and until next time, keep auto growing and stay focused.